Hey, it's Roy Richardson, your friendly neighborhood tech troublemaker, and there is just so much that can go wrong tonight, so we'll just go with it, all right? Tonight, we're going to talk about tools I use for live streaming, for content creation, for everything, and thank you so much for being here tonight. Hey, Dagan. Hey, Florence. How you guys doing out there tonight? I do have a poll for you. I'm going to go ahead and put this poll out there. I'll explain it here in a minute. Don't vote yet. Wait till I get the reason to vote up, but, so we're going to do a poll, but let's get started. All right, here we go. Ta-da! So, first, I want you to vote on which thumbnail you like best. I had 3 different ones. I went with this one. Okay, so this is thumbnail number 1. This is thumbnail number 2. I don't like that one. Okay, and this is thumbnail number 3. So these are the 3 thumbnails that I have for tonight. Vote in the poll. Tell me what you like. So again, here's number 1, number 2, and number 3. So tell me which one you like. I'm just curious to know. So let's talk tonight about specifically tools I use for live streaming and content creation. So I know I get the whole process of creating your old B-roll and man, I gotta make B-roll for my videos. I use a website called Pexels. So let's take a look at Pexels. And since things started going, all right, this is Pexels, and so you can go here and literally type, I want computers. After I spell computers, I can't spell computers, but the computers, and then you go right here and go to filters and say I want videos. And I want them to be horizontal. You could do square, maybe it's an Instagram thing. And you could go and pick videos. And these are free to use. Now watch out, in the middle, you'll see sponsored by iStock. So those you can't use because they cost money. But Pexels is the answer. I will put links into the description. I don't have them there yet, but I will put links in the description so that you can go. But I use videos from here a lot. I think it's pretty cool. And then next up is for images. So for free images, and strangely that didn't come out, but okay, that's fine. We'll live with that. I use Unsplash for images. Now, with Unsplash, you do want to give attribution rights to the artist that did the work or the photographer that did the work. But you can go here and say, I'm looking for computers. And it will show you pictures. Now, they have Shutterstock in the middle of them, so you got to watch out. So most of these images are free, but somewhere you'll see like Shutterstock. I have submitted pictures to Pexels and Unsplash both because they're just fantastic sites, and I'm not sharing my screen right now. So let's share my screen. There we go. That's better. Ha, ha, ha. So anyway, this is Unsplash, unsplash.com. Like I said, I will put links in the description for you to come back later to. But I'll go here and find an image, and I will use it. And I will get the name of the photographer who took the image, and I will give him attribution rights. I'll put it in the description and say this image was by so-and-so. Same if I'm on Instagram and other platforms like that. So it's very important that you let people know who create these images. You can also give a donation to these people. So if you want to do that, they don't require it, but it is, it's a nice thing to do. So you can do that, and it'll probably, hey, you want to give them a contribution, give them a donation or something, you can. So some of these are earning money from it, but this is a free way to go. You can go up here and choose and say free. And that way you know that the images are free that you're getting off of Unsplash. Like I said, for my B-roll, I go to Pexels, Pexels.com, and I get B-roll videos. And, here's the video. It'll play. And maybe I need a loop or something. I often use these for background images. I don't know why. I just like using these as background images to make it interesting. What do you think about that? So let's go back to my PDF. Back to the presentation. All right. I don't know why it didn't come out. Ooh, free music. Ooh, wow, I love that. I turned to a PDF and it killed off the graphic. But let's talk free music. So, more sharing. And if you watched my episode a few weeks back, we talked about how to avoid copyright strikes. And one of the biggest ways to avoid copyright strikes is to not use licensed content. So, here you have Creator Mix. Creator Mix is by Nick Nimmin and Dee Nimmin, the Nimmin brothers, and Creator Mix is completely free. You can use it, and some people will like literally, set this playing in the background. For some reason, I don't know why, but earlier it wasn't playing when I went ahead to play it, but it's like, there you go. So you can pick a song. It's some lo-fi beats. Hey, it's kind of mellow. Yeah, very good. Maybe you hear it right now. The audio, the studio has gone through some transitions, so you may not hear it. Anyway, also may be really loud if you are hearing it. But love Creator Mix, really cool site. Next up is Stream Beats. So Harris Heller does Stream Beats. Cool thing, it's all free. You can play it off his website. You can play it on Spotify or Amazon Music. Same with Creator Mix or Apple Music or YouTube Music, whichever service you use. And they'll get paid from that. But you don't have to pay anything out of your pocket. So if you are using these services, or with Stream Beats, you can just download the songs. And you literally click a link and it will take you to a Google Drive. And you can download all the music on the site and use it in your videos for free. You don't have to give any attribution or anything. You can just use it. It's out there. You're not going to get copyright strikes. They even have a form. If some craziness happens and you did get a copyright strike, they got a form. You fill it out, and they will back you up and say, look, I gave permission for them to use this song. It is free. Free as in like free beer. I don't know why that is always the analogy people use. But anyway, and some of these songs are really cool. I really like them. Now, if you're willing to pay a little bit of money, my favorite site is Epidemic Sound. I do have a link. It's an affiliate link. If you go to Epidemic Sound and you did sign up, I get a free month for free. So that's cool. That's all I get. Your price will be exact same, and you get a free trial, a free 30-day trial. So I like Epidemic Sound. It's my favorite. It's where I go for my music. I've been using it. I buy a yearly subscription because it's much cheaper that way, and I love it. And that's just what I do. So we're talking about tools I use. Well, that's a tool I use. All right. And yep. So really interesting how it killed off all my graphics. Graphics free until. So when I say graphics free until, I mean Canva. So Canva is one of those sites that I used for a long time, the free edition, until it just got to be a nightmare to have to go back over to Pexels and Unsplash and grab images to use in my thumbnails and anything I make, presentations, different things I make. I will use Canva, and I would drag stuff back and forth. I'd take images of me and everything I do on my thumbnails here. I do everything here. I am an Adobe Photoshop person originally, and well, okay, sure. When they went to a subscription, I said, sorry, Adobe, thank you for playing. And I didn't go jump on the bandwagon of paying for subscriptions. And so that's where we are. No, it's crazy. I've owned your product, and I used them early Macs, and I loved Adobe Photoshop, and I was decent. I was not a wizard, but I was okay. I was better than average because I used it a lot. But then, Canva, it was free, and I used it, but then I was like, I need this. And so their stock images that come with it when you have a pro account are really cool. I do have an affiliate link for that too, and if you want to go give it a free trial, I think it's worth it. I do think it's worth it. I really like it. And since things just want to act dumb tonight, I don't know, so we'll see. But anyway, the next thing that I use is thumbsup.tv. So I like this site because it shows you what your video is going to look like. So here we are. We have my video. I'm using, copy that. Yeah, sure. Copy. All right, so we go to thumbs.tv, and I've shown this site before in a previous episode. But you go here. Oops. Let's try. And you can use, anyway. All right, so tools I use, create content, and you can use, anyway. And then I go and I take my thumbnails, and I'll drop them in. And so I got a poll going about my thumbnails. I had 3 different thumbnails I did for the night. So like, what's everybody like? And so you drop your thumbnail here, and then it will show you what it's going to look like if they're using a web browser, normal size, what's going to look like if it's small. The key here is you got to stay away from this zone right here because the YouTube live thing is going to be there, or a countdown timer, that type of thing. So you got to make sure you stay away from that spot. And this will show you what it looks like on every device. And I happen to know that you shouldn't use a lot of words. I try to stay at 4 words or less. I try to make sure they're big enough for everybody to see, and people like to see faces with expressions on them. So I have an expressive face. It may not be, a beautiful face, but it's definitely an expressive face. And so here we'll show them what it's going to look like on different platforms. So I use this like all the time. So let's go. There's a bunch of people out there. Let's go say hi to everybody. All right, let's go. Hopefully, everybody went out there and took my poll. Oops, what's going on there? Oh, I forgot. Right before the show, I dropped it from 4K to 1080. I don't know why. Just to be on the safe side, I just wanted to go safe because too many crazies happening today. I changed studios. So over the weekend, I moved out of my much smaller studio to a much bigger studio. It is still a work in progress. We've got some work to do here. This is like, I hadn't even got it finished set up yet. So there's like behind me. Yes, there's a hole in the wall. I had kids in this room, so I got to go fix that. So not everything's ready yet. There's Florence. Hey, Dagan. In the trading. How you doing tonight? Oh, and Sammy. How you doing, sir? Hey, Christian, taking notes. Yeah, welcome. Thanks for coming by. Like the new set. It's still got some work to do, and I've got a big surprise for next week. If things work out, I have a really cool setup coming. That'll be our Thursday, and then this weekend I get to put it up, and then next week, madness will ensue. We'll just see what happens. So, and just saying hi out there. What is B-roll? So B-roll is, in filmmaker terms, A-roll is like, here I am, I'm on camera, and B-roll would be something that I might talk over or that kind of just change the scene, because pattern disruption is the thing that keeps people watching. So I like to change scenes a lot when I'm doing my live stream, and so B-roll is that extra video. You'll watch somebody's video and they'll say like, oh yeah, like a car chase, and suddenly they'll show a scene of a car chase and that type of thing, and it'll pop up and okay, that's a B-roll. And then they'll go back to talking. So it's a way to make talking head videos a lot more interesting. It's also a way to make your video on demand more interesting. So B-roll. And so some creators are amazing, and they go out and they record their own B-roll because they've scripted out what their video is going to be about. And then they go out and they film that B-roll, and then they do the A-roll, which is the primary video, which you on screen, and then they will go and take that video and put them all together, and so you have B-roll. So B-roll. I use a lot of those videos also for, like I said, background. So like this, this is not B-roll in this particular case, but I'm using it as a background. Okay. Wow. Florence is saying, Gretchen, hello, Gretchen and Sammy. Yeah. Florence, we want to know what we are rumored that you're going to rename your channel. We want to know. Hey, Philip. Hello, Florence. Yes, definitely give attribution kudos to the original creator. Definitely agree with that. I never want to use something without giving somebody credit. If I know who is doing it, then I'm definitely going to give them credit for it. So really important to do that. Dagan saying hi to Florence Parkins. Hey, welcome back. Saying hello to everyone. Make sure you hit that like button. Oh, thanks, Dagan. Thanks. Yeah, everybody hit the like button if you can tolerate what I'm doing here. No, okay. Now that I posted this, I will get spammed by Epidemic Sound ads. Haha. Yes, I love Epidemic Sound. I've been using it for quite some time. I have to say, I use Photoshop more than Canva, and I only pay $19 a month. Hang on. Sorry, I had to sneeze. That's such a steal. Yes, if you can get the education discount for Adobe, then it's definitely a lot cheaper that way. If you don't have a discount, it's kind of pricey. And they do have new AI tools in their editing, so you can do some really amazing stuff. We'll talk about AI tools here in a minute. Mommy God, how you doing out there tonight? Welcome. I want to apologize to everybody. I have been between day job, teaching 4 classes at the university and the technical college, and some remodeling projects that we've literally been waiting on somebody to show up to help us with it. Well, they showed up, and now, of course, we're trying to put the finishing touches on it. And then, small groups getting ready to start up. So we are trying to get ready. And then we did the big office move so that we'd have more space. And yeah, so it's been fun. It's been an adventure, but so because of that, I have not gotten to spend a lot of time with you guys, and I'm so sorry about that. I love going out and watch your live streams and go watch your video debuts and everything, and I have not been able to do it. So I am sorry to everybody about that. Yeah, and yeah, the dread timestamp in the lower right. Yes, yeah, definitely when you change from 1080 from 4K to 1080, it definitely blows up all the video. But yeah, definitely. Awesome wood things. So you need to go watch Matt Haas's latest video. Fantastic Halloween decoration that he did. He did tell me that I could do it with the Cricut. He did it with a really cool laser cutter. I don't have anything that cool. But yeah, my guy says, hey, Sammy and the Matt, Philip, Florence, BGG. Yep. I just noticed that you have a new haircut. I do have a new haircut. I was starting to look like a war general. From the Civil War times or something. So I had to go get cleaned up. So yeah, I see a change. Definitely lots of changes here. It will take me a week or so to get everything back in line. So definitely everything's a little crazy. And saying hi to mom, got hey Lala. I kind of like the wall the way it is. Well, it's gonna change because the wall is interesting, but it's gonna make me crazy because that line in the middle. And I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to regret telling you this. It's not a straight line. My OCD tells me it is not a straight line. So, I'm late but loving the news too. Yeah, B-roll helps so much for pre-recorded videos and live streams. Yes, it does. Yep. Roy, thanks for the tutorials. I'm slowly putting them into my videos, the end cards, and the cards are really helping. Oh, that's fantastic. I love when that happens. Question. I published a major video. This is from Matt Haas. Posted a major video. How did I make the world love it? I don't know, Matt. It is amazing. I definitely enjoyed your video. I've watched it several times, trying to help your watch time there. I've always joked somebody should do a playlist and just go watch one of my playlists over and over. I'm sure that's a violation of YouTube terms of service. I'm also thinking, well, you pay people to watch your videos. I don't know. But so, Matt, if you want to pay people to watch your videos, that might work. But, definitely it's a great video. And so, really, an amazing thumbnail, an amazing title, and just a quality video like you've made. And I think that's the magic. So, yeah. Scripted out. What a concept. I do guidelines. I will not script it out. I will do guidelines. And where's the best place to get free beer? Pexels.com. So we talked about that earlier. I'll hit that back one more time. But Pexels.com is where I go for my free B-roll video. I've had very good luck there. There are other services out there that you can pay money for, but Pexels is the price point I like. And the other alternative is to figure out what you want your B-roll to be. So I also do a lot of videos when I go on trips. I will just do videos of random things, thinking somewhere, sometime, I may need this for B-roll. I know that seems crazy. I know my kids think I'm insane. I always take 1,000 pictures and videos per day when I'm on a trip. It seems like if I have time to take that many, it's the infinite number of monkeys principle. The thought that with the infinite number of monkeys with an infinite number of typewriters, they could eventually type out the complete works of Shakespeare. I use the same principle with photography. I take as many pictures as possible, assuming at least one of these pictures is going to be useful. So, there you go. That's how life goes sometimes. So, yep. All right. Let's go see next. So, going back to, let's see if my PDF is still broken. It is still broken. All right, so I just showed you thumbsup.tv. I love that site. I use that to check my thumbnails and descriptions. Next, let's talk about AI tools. So I am a fan of Bard. I will tell you it's not ChatGPT, but bard.google.com. I like it. And it shows up everywhere for me now. I'm in a Google Labs. Of course, I think now that's available to everybody, but I was in a Google Labs for a while where Google was making this available. Like everywhere I went, I could pull this up and it would go through and give me extra information about a page. And now when I do Google searches also, it'll give me, but I use this to say, write me a script, give me an outline for something, give me some title suggestions for videos, that type of thing. And so very useful. ChatGPT is amazing as well. ChatGPT is probably my favorite. I do have a subscription so that my results come quicker and I get access to the latest things they come out with. But you can do a lot with the free version. Do know that it slows down by the end of the day for you, because I literally was doing like ChatGPT searches one day, that's over and over again. And by the end of the day, the results were getting terrible. It's like something happened. Another I'm using is Claude. I find it very interesting. I've been playing around with Claude. I still prefer the elegance of ChatGPT, and I've gotten really good at writing prompts for ChatGPT and making it do all kind of cool things and impressing people. And so I use it. And then another is starryai.com. So you get 5 credits a day. So like 8 a.m. every day it resets, and you can do 5 more credits. You can go in here and type a prompt. So before the show, I typed in a prompt: create an image of a content creator making videos for YouTube with a microphone in one hand and a camera in the other, smiling at the screen. So this is what it generated. I can go and change it out, and I can say 3D, and tell it to generate again. Of course, it'll use another credit. But you get 5 credits per day. And so this is something, if you want to find some imagery you want to use, you can also change canvas size. Right now, portrait's a terrible size. I want to go, square or landscape. And then I can go and have it. Of course, it pops up. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, there's limitations because it's going to harass you for money. But you can do some stuff with it, and it's fun for a bit. So, I'll see what my 3D image looks like here in a minute when it comes up. But that's something else that I use that I find very good. Now, I love when it does that. Okay, cool. AI tools for images. Now, I want to show you this is a bonus. So, I'm a big fan of brain not working suddenly. Don't you hate when your brain just says, dude, I'm not going to play no more? But Awesome Creator Academy has a YouTube channel creator. So if you want your feelings hurt, I will put a link to Roberto Blake. There we go. This is by Roberto Blake. And you can put the channel ID of your channel. Hopefully you know how to go get it. If you don't, you can go to your channel. So, youtube.com. And go, let's go to my channel. And then right here, let me zoom in. Control. Suddenly, zooming is becoming difficult. Don't you hate me? I'm having one of those nights, but it's okay. It's been a discombobulating week, so it's all good. My shortcut for zoom is option shift. Okay. All right. Option shift. There we go. So right here in your channel, right after channel is your channel ID. So if you copy that information and you go to Roberto's site and you paste it in and then hit send, it will grade your channel. Oh, it looks like I lost a subscriber today, by the way. That makes me sad, but okay. All right. So it will go and grade your channel on different things such as subscriber growth, view stability, consistency of uploads. Hey, good. Like the view ratio, I got an A there. That's good. That makes me happy. Lifetime channel reviews, I've only got 120,495, so that's not too good. Comment to view ratio, so you guys are awesome. You guys, all the comments that you leave on my videos, I really do appreciate it. Consistency and average views per upload over the last 10 uploads. Well, not too good. So, yeah, my shorts are not doing incredible. So, overall grade for Tech Troublemaker is a C. So, I will put this link in the chat. I'll put it in chat. That's a good idea. Let's put it in chat so everybody can use it. So here we go. I do suggest go out. It will hurt your feelings a little bit. It hurt mine. All right. So yeah, it made me sad. Now everybody, I wanted to go back to the thumbnails again. hopefully you see my poll. Hopefully everybody will go vote in the poll. I want to show you my 3 thumbnails. So this is the first one. This is the one I actually went with. This is number 1. The second one, this is number 2. And the third one, this is number 3. So pick which thumbnail you like the best in the poll. And so we'll find out here in a minute. Let's see. So far, definitely number 1 is winning the poll. But though strangely, I have several people voting. Right now it's even. Yeah, so that's very interesting. Is that we're even right now on the poll, and so yeah, that's interesting. I would have thought the first one was the best. So, yep. Ta-da! Let's go here. All right, there we go. All right, so let's see. Also, with things, seems you didn't use your face in the thumbnail. Okay, well, I mean, it's a choice. It's a personal choice, but I like to go and look at what Google says about stuff. Hey, tall boy, how you doing, sir? 4 classes a lot. Yes, 4 classes a lot. It was a comedy of errors. I was only supposed to have 3. I wound up with 4. Normally, I only teach 2 or 3, but now I have 4. Hi, Matt. You got your education look tonight. Yeah, actually, I have my Ted Lasso jersey on. So, hey Corey, but it was a great video. I do like it. Yeah, no face. Most people zig. I zag. Haha. I never asked what you teach college. I teach underwater basket weaving. No, I teach computer classes, of course. I have a master's in computer science, and so I am qualified to teach, they tell me. And so this semester I'm teaching classes with HTML and CSS and JavaScript with a dash of Microsoft Office thrown in for good measure. I don't script my videos. I just talk about what the subject of the video is about. Yep. If you don't mind me. I don't mind you asking. I'm pretty open book. Hi, Florence. Busy is an understatement. I'm trying, and I really was trying to push harder on my YouTube videos, my YouTube channel, because I do really like it. Yep. Hey, Gretchen. Hi, Lala. Everybody saying hi. Thanks for the shout out, Jack-o'-lantern. Tea light bags made with plywood. Need more eyeballs in that video. Yep. So Matt's doubling down. He wants it for some reason. Yeah, some changes are happening in the new season. That is true. Yep. The studio looks fresh. I've got some work to do, so more changes coming. But yeah, I do like it that I can no longer. The wall is back there now. Before, I could very easily reach it. So I do have a lot more space. I've still got to work on my lighting. I do not have my backlighting right now in place. I just literally hung a light there, so I apologize about the glare. Luckily, the blur on the camera saying, hey, at Halloween at Title. Well, share away, Matt, is perfect time because crafters are now creating Halloween projects. Yep, they are. Now I'm taking 6 classes, but teaching 3 classes is a lot. But most of it is not film class, is math and writing. But writing is sort of an art. Yeah, writing is an art form. You definitely need writing for scripts and making amazing videos like you're making, sir. YouTube doesn't count when you're rewatching a loop. YouTube has metadata. It only counts valid watch time. Keyword is valid. That is true. I did have some concerns because you mentioned that you embedded your image. I've heard that sometimes YouTube does not capture embedded video plays. I don't know if that is true or not. I've heard that. So I am curious to know if anybody has any experience or knowledge about that. Where's Renee at? We need some YouTube, creator liaison. We need to get Renee on here to tell us the answer to that question. But I have heard that. Hey, tall boy. I use no clickbait in my ChatGPT. It really works better. That's good. Yeah. This image about Gretchen. Yeah. What about Linguists and Viola? I've played with those. I haven't played with them enough. I'm in a hurry. I just go to tried and true. It's a thing where I've got this much time, then I can't play. I gotta go straight for results. There are definitely there's a ton of AI tools out there that are, some of which are free. Starry AI, bookmark, thanks. Yeah, there are some limitations to Starry AI, but for free, what do you expect? Red on blue. That's a bold choice. Friends, please don't forget to smash that like button. Hey, thanks. Thank you, Lala. You know, all we see is a blue screen with a bonus on it. I don't know that because obviously I stopped sharing that right thing. Thank you for fixing me. Let's get me back to sharing. I thought I was sharing you guys. I'm sorry. I was saying hi to all you people. What about Linguits and Viola? Yep. Bookmarks, Story AI. Yep. Red on blue. That's a bold choice. Are you talking about me and my colors? Oh, this is just a jersey for one of my favorite shows of all time. Thank you for telling me that, because I do have a habit of getting excited and then forgetting. Don't smash that like button. Don't press the like button. Smash it. There is a link for Awesome Career Academy. I will put that. I put it in chat, and I will also put it out there. The Starry Eye, Thumb Up, or any of these tools surprise charge you. So Thumbs Up TV is free. Everything I've listed is free, except for Epidemic Sound, which is free for 30 days, and they charge you. Canva's free until you try to use some of their stock images. That's when it costs money. So everything I've shown you is free or has a free mode. Star AI is free as long as you don't change proportions of the image size. Speaking of that, let's go see what the final result looked like. Let's see. Oh, it didn't finish my image. There it is. Okay, so there's my image in 3D. Looks strange. You will get some strange artifacts, and that is a weird looking microphone. I mean, it could be like a PT, one of those pressure sensitive mics. I can't remember what it used to be. I always get excited. The Cowboy Junkies use this like pressure mic to do the Trinity sessions, and they were in a church, and that was the only microphone. And so everything they played was because of the acoustics of the church. And that was such a good album, and I love the way they recorded that. So I was going to record in engineering school at the time. I was studying to work in a recording studio. I was going to start my own. So that was, yeah. So there goes some history for you if you're into that sort of stuff. So, yeah. Definitely see, yeah. Just... Oh, that's super cool. You have a cool job. Yeah, so Philip, everything I've shown you is free. ThumbsUp.tv, I would send them money because their tool is just so cool. Most AIs have a free mode up to a point. Some do not, but ChatGPT and Bard. If you have Bing, I still have a hard time using Bing because it used to be the most inferior of search engines. But Bing will add in ChatGPT as part of it. But you get some really interesting things. Hold up, is that your Halloween costume or pajamas? We need answers. This is not a Halloween costume. I am just a big fan of Ted Lasso. And so, yeah, I have a jersey. I'll stand up. I never... so this is my jersey, and then on the back, number 42 of my name. There you go. Yeah. So there you go. Ted Lasso. I'm a big fan of Ted Lasso. I know that show's not on anymore, but it was good. Today's a great day for a retired teacher like me. I don't have to do the first day thing. Oh man. Yeah, I've had so much work to do, and I'm teaching. All the classes are online, and so I've had to do, and I got 2 of the classes at last minute, so I'm having to do tutorial videos. Yeah, so what font are you using for comments? It has an odd spacing. Well, let's go find out. So, I use Ecamm, and so output, options, demo mode, chop, hang on, go find it. So there's an option. Well, let's go to live demo mode, probably. Let's go to live demo mode. Here we go. We're in live demo mode. Hopefully you're seeing it. And it has odd spacing before punctuation. Let's see. What did I choose? It's probably... The main thing that happened is that I went from 4K to 1080 right before I hit the go live button, because I have been experimenting back and forth between 4K and that type of thing. Window, let's see. Where is the... Okay, let's see. Add placeholder comment overlay. All right, so here's the placeholder comment overlay. And so edit, and Let's go edit text. So I'm using the beta. So right now it is using size 36. What font? It's using style dynamic. Let's see. Text box shrink to fit. Let's do shrink to fit. Chalkboard. That's interesting. I think it's a chalkboard font. I was playing around. Let's find a good fixed width font. Monaco. Let's see. I don't like that one. Let's see that one. Let's try that one. How about that? Oh, wow. Still got to, because of the change from 1080 to 4K, it's just huge. All right. So I got some work to do there. I'll fix that. So there we go. Is that better? Not as crazy. Interview time for Renee. I know I need to get Renee on the show. I know I'm still live demo mode. Anybody wants to tell me that? Let's turn that off now. Hopefully I'm out of live demo mode. Let's see. Win for a day. I gained 2 subscribers for a short. Hey, congratulations. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hey, Dan, how you doing tonight? Mommy God. Yep, saying hi to Honest Accomplice. Such a great story. Congratulations. Yep. I feel weird saying this, but hi, Mommy. She doesn't mind because she's awesome that way. It's okay. Everyone calls me Mommy. Mommy Lala. It is true. Roy Kent. Yes. But it's actually Roy Me because the wording on the back of the jersey was customizable. So I put my name and I put the number 42 on the back because of Life to Universe and everything. So this is personalized for me. It's only online? Yeah, this semester all my classes are online classes. So how are you doing your tutorial vids? Ecamm. Ecamm for the win. I'm using Ecamm in record mode. I do have Camtasia. So I have done tutorials using Camtasia. But I do love the editing in Camtasia. So, if you want to do tutorials, Camtasia does have great editing, but I force myself to use Final Cut Pro because I use it for all my YouTube videos. And so I want to get great at, let's see. Do I want the honest accomplice to be my accomplice? Seems like a dishonest accomplice would be better. It's true. If you partner in crime, and you don't want them to get away. Hey, Chris and Mike, how you doing tonight? What software are you using? So, I'm using my Ecamm right now, but when I do my editing, sometimes I use Camtasia. I go back and forth. I use QuickTime. I will use whatever makes it work. Find a comment with an apostrophe to test. Well, that's interesting. Let's see. All right. So everybody give me a comment with an apostrophe. Yes, you're out of live demo mode. I literally have a button now to take me in and out of live demo mode because there we go. Here's Matt's apostrophe test. Is that better, Matt? I think that is better. I still really and love Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Absolutely. Yeah. So I put 42 on the back for Life to Universe and everything. I too love the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy so long, and thanks for all the fish. Yeah, I've read all 5 books in the trilogy, and you have to be a true Hitchhiker's fan to understand that. So, yep, that's it. That's my show for tonight. That's just some of the tools. Here's an apostrophe. Yeah, that one looks pretty good. That one looks okay. I think the spacing's better now. Matt, what do you think? Is this the perfect time to get a midnight snake? A midnight snake. I don't know. No more odd spacing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That dynamic feature is something new in the beta. I'll have to go look at it. Definitely looks better. Thanks. Yeah. So, and that's it, guys. Thanks everybody for coming. If you would be so kind, please feel free to hit that like button to let YouTube know that, hey, not everything I do is horrible. And I do appreciate everybody coming by and watching. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. There's so many tools. I use Final Cut Pro for video editing. I have used DaVinci Resolve. You got to address the font. Yeah. I'm off tomorrow. I'm saying BG. I can relate to that. Me and my wife, these projects at the house that we've been working on and the videos and everything I've been having to record for school, I was like happy to go back to work today because I took Friday off and yesterday was Labor Day, so I got to take that day. So the autocorrect, sometimes I don't like that. So Restream Roy, thank you. I appreciate that. Dynamic feature is how the font shrinks and grows when you resize the text box. Oh, okay. Thanks, Roy. Everyone, I am fully awake now. What a great way to start today. All right. Thank you so much. Everybody have a wonderful night. Let's see. I should go and play music if I can get it to actually play music. Let's see. Is that working? Let's see. I like the sound of rain. All right. All right. And so I have to hit that button that says subscribe. So if you like what you see here and you watch our replay, then subscribe. And then here's the outro. Hey, YouTube will... I always get this wrong. YouTube's going to tell you this video that you should watch next. It's one of my others. Please watch it. Have a great night. Thanks.